Hey, what's going on, guys? Ian Myers here, your holistic health coach and mentor. I wanted to share with you guys a couple of things. I've been a little under the weather the last couple of days with fever, body ache, and a lot of mucus coming up, and it's been a wild ride these last couple of days. So I thought I'd make a video about being sick and some of the things that happen, like mucus coming up when we get sick. I want to share with you guys a couple of tips at the end of this video about some things that you can add in to assist your body in healing. And I'll share with you real quick a little bit about what happens, the process of when we get sick. See, a lot of times I think there's a little misleading information out there. When your body goes into, let me back up, the foods that you choose to eat can have a really big impact as far as what they're doing internally in our body. See, a lot of people don't realize that foods that are cooked or heated, or foods that I like to say that are dead food, there's no living nutrition in there, tend to be more mucus forming. Now, you can look this up online and you can find mucus forming foods, but generally an easy way to look at it is anything that's living, that's plant-based, is generally going to be non-mucus forming and highly alkaline, and that's what we're looking for. When we eat foods that are more acidic and foods that are cooked at high temperatures, they generally produce a lot of mucus, which is not good for the body. That mucus, guys, has to go somewhere. Most of the time, if you have some food like a milkshake or something, you can notice in the voice box it gets a little raspy. That's mucus in the voice box. Generally, what most of us do is we just swallow that mucus instead of spitting it out. And a lot of times noses will run. People have to blow their nose. Just take a note next time you're around people at a restaurant and just watch people's body language and listen to how they sound when they're eating certain foods, especially things that are heavy dairy based with cheeses and milks and things like that. And you'll note you'll start to pick up on it. When we stay more plant-based and high raw or living foods, we don't have those issues because they do the opposite. So when one thing that you can do to really help yourself keep your internal environment and terrain in a better state is just to eat more plant-based living foods. Fruits, vegetables in their natural state, guys, is the best thing you can do. All right, so moving past that, I realize not everybody's going to be eating 100% raw living foods, and that's okay. There's no judgment here. My main thing that I want to point out is just the higher raw you eat, the higher amounts of living foods that you eat, the better your body and the cleaner your body will be. Now, if you do get sick, you get a cold and flu-like symptom, and you start coughing up phlegm and mucus and things like that, then that's your body actually expectorating and getting rid of all the mucus that's been formed in the body. It's like letting go. The fever comes on, you kick out all this stuff, get rid of it. That's a really good sign. Now, it doesn't come back. Your body doesn't just produce mucus. It does through the foods, the response that's given off from the food sources that you eat. So if you want to clean up your body, get yourself sick, purge out all of this get a cold and flu-like symptom and get rid of the mucus, and then just stop eating mucus-forming foods, and you'll have a major shift there. Now, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm not trying to be to claim to treat anything. I'm just simply giving information that has helped me and that I've learned over the years. So, you know, I actually walk this journey. I don't just talk about things that I don't know anything about. I've been through a lot of this stuff in my own personal world. So I like to share the knowledge and information with you guys. Hope you understand that. And so, you know, to move past or move on this topic, because I want to keep this video kind of short because I'm noticing I'm starting to cough now. A couple of things that you can do to assist your body if you do get sick is going to be, we want to try to keep our body into an alkaline state. Most of us are very acidic, so of course looking at foods that are alkaline, which is going to be our leafy greens and fruits and vegetables in their natural state, as I always mention, is going to be incredibly helpful for you when you do get sick, because you want to try to get your body into a healing state and not so much of an acidic state. Water lemon, of course, is always good. A little bit of apple cider vinegar in there is good because it helps to cut through the mucus and dissolve that, get it out of your body. Probably one of the best things that you could do, though, is an over-the-counter product, which is Mucinex. And that's a really good one to take. I actually need to go get some of that now so I can dry this stuff up and get rid of it. Body ache's gone, fever's gone, so I'm so grateful to be back into a pretty good, state of health right now. So those are a couple things that you can do. Eat more pH balanced foods, higher alkaline foods that are not